child without education is like a bird without wings. To live in peace here one must be blind or are deaf and mute. The wise man has long ears and a short tongue. Nobody loves the warrior until the enemy is at the gate. Worry is a misuse of your imagination. Silence can protect, but truth will set you free. You can't use an old map to explore a new world. A coward hides behind lies and deceit. Tell a lie once and all your truths become questionable. Listen and silent are spelled with the same letters. Think about it. When the ego dies, the heart begins to hear. Don't run away from pain, it is your teacher in disguise. When you walk on the path of truth, even your shadow will guide you. The quieter you become, the closer you are to truth. The soul has been given its own ears to hear things the mind does not understand. Not everyone who not walks with you is going where you are going. Live life with open eyes, ears, and heart. Ugliness with a good character is better than beauty. A wise person doesn't fall down the same hill twice. When deeds speak, words are meaningless. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. The heart of the wise man lies quiet like limpid water. The eye never forgets what the heart has seen. A liar will get mad at you for knowing the truth. The one who trusts the path doesn't fear the dark. Every soul is a mirror, clean it, and you will see the divine. Sometimes losing yourself is the only way to find God. He who knows his own darkness sees the light in others. The one who owns nothing fears nothing. Some doors open only when you stop knocking. The heart that forgives sleeps in peace. Silence is not the absence of words, but the presence of wisdom. The fire that burns you today will warm someone tomorrow. The tongue may lie, but the eyes never do. When the soul is ready, the teacher appears. To find peace and stop chasing what was never yours. The higher your spirit rises, the smaller your desires become. A proud man builds not walls, a wise man builds doors. The silence of a wise man is louder than the noise of a crowd. When you stop trying to be special, you become real. Every fall is a secret invitation to rise higher. True wealth is not having more but needing less. A beautiful thing is never perfida. One who causes others misfortune also teaches them wisdom. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. Only a wise person can solve a difficult problem. One who plants grapes by the roadside and one who marries a pretty woman share the same problem. If the full moon loves you, why worry about the stars? Having a good discussion is like having wealth. Be patient and you'll get what you want. Knowledge without wisdom is like water in the sand. You always learn a lot more when you lose than when you win. Give advice. If people don't listen, let adversity teach them. If there were no fools, how would we recognize the wise? You can't catch two frogs with one hand. If they are wise, do not quarrel with them. If they are fools, ignore them. Your worst sin is that you have destroyed and betrayed yourself for nothing. Man only likes to count his troubles. He doesn't calculate his happiness. Be bad, but at least don't be a liar, a deceiver. When you reach the peak, you realize the mountain wasn't the obstacle. What if the pain you're carrying isn't punishment but preparation for the strength you've been praying for? He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. The truth will always be the truth, even if no one believes it. A bad wife always says two things to her husband. A bad wife will always praise other men in front of her husband. She will always treat others well and her husband badly. Imagine the silence if people only said things they knew. It takes 2 years to learn to speak and 60 to learn to keep quiet.